joined in the media center by the current #1 qualifier in funny car, Del Worsham, 4.044 seconds at 13.73 miles an hour. Del, talk about the conditions out there. Did you think that 4 was going to stay, or do you think you're going to get some guys going down in the 3s?
Nah, I really didn't think anybody would shoot for a 3 tonight. The weather's been a little bit iffy, and conditions here, the track is an unbelievable condition, but to get dialed in with that much power in the first run, that would be pretty a lot of risk involved there. But the 404, I knew we closed it, and it was. There was some 405s and some people awful close to that, so it was a great run. We didn't really come here and test last week personally, but we did have one of our teammates here, J.R. Todd here, was here with his team, and Jim O. They're running off the battery's top fuel car here. They gathered data that we were able to use for the detail good thing like that.
With got a lot of pressure up there. I mean, this weekend, can you talk a little bit about the points race, the countdown, and everyone is important. Those 3 points could end up being.
Yeah, well, every run throughout the season is definitely very important, but when you get down, to the final race of the season and you're not locked into the countdown, you're paying attention. We're definitely, ourselves, we're in the driver's seat here. We have a pretty good chance of this, but we still have to do well, and just getting qualified, is a pretty major effort, and hopefully that should be enough to keep us in the top 12 at the end of tomorrow night if nothing changes or if the weather gives us some issues. So. Yeah, there's pressure every run. A little bit of added pressure here to make the countdown, but this sport comes down to to lots of pressure. Every single lap. I tell everybody every single run down the 1,000 foot here for an HRA is like the last lap of the final straight. Of a NASCAR race. It's that important, and it's do or die.
That being said, still you come here, you're having a good time. Can you talk about your outlook, your attitude going into this weekend?
Yeah, I'm coming here with a lot of. I feel good about it. Our team, we got a week off, and it was needed. Everybody needed to go home and just kind of like regain their thoughts and get their attitude back straight again, and come here with a new positive attitude. I don't really think that this DHL Toyota Camry's run has really shown what it can do throughout the season. The results haven't been as good as this run. So, we get into this countdown and we get on some of these tracks, and hopefully, we can really go out there and flex our muscles and show, what this team is.
With that run, does that take some of the pressure off of Saturday and Sunday for you?
Yeah, we go out there and make a run like that off the trailer, absolutely takes pressure off. As far as qualifying, but we didn't come here to qualify. We came here to win this race. So every single run is going to be very important. Don't want to use a bunch of cliches here, or a bunch of stuff you've already heard, but. Hopefully with that run there, and as much as I hate to say it, we can actually go out and be aggressive now, I hope.
Okay. What would a win here be to you personally?
I've won this race here before, and we had a meeting in our trailer. We had a little get together right before that round, and I looked around the group. We had everybody from the DHL team in the lounge and closed the door. And I said, how many of you guys here have ever won this race before? And surprisingly, not one person there has ever won the U.S. National before. And there's some pretty high-profile guys on my team that have won championships. So, I started reflecting back to 2005 when I won the race and we won the Skull Showdown and what it was like. And, I kind of didn't really think a whole lot about this race being much different than all the races that I won prior to that until we had won it and we had completed it. And it's special. It's a big race to win. A lot of people recognize it. My phone in the back of 2005 just blew up with people that I definitely didn't know myself congratulating me on this win that I never heard from before.
Now, you get done with this weekend, 6 racetracks. Which one are you feeling the most excited to go to, and which one do you believe would be the most challenging?
I'm excited. I'm excited to go to Charlotte. Charlotte's just, it kind of sets the momentum and sets the pace and can really get you going, for what you need to do ahead. Probably the most challenging track coming up for us is going to be Dallas. It's probably the last of what's going to be the really warm tracks coming up, and we haven't been real strong in those conditions. So even though we're here this weekend, we're at Indy and we're under cloud cover, and we're running these great times, we're going to get back to some tracks where we're probably going to pull back and race like the summertime again. And those are the tracks where this team's kind of dig really deep.
Coming into this race thinking, okay, I qualify here, I win around here, I mean, did you know kind of advance of what you had to do, or you let others work on it?
I think that when I looked it over, and I kind of looked at the whole entire, NHRA points and saw where we were, and, I mean, it was looking pretty good for us, but you just never know what's going to happen, I mean, I've seen, and I just think back to 1991, when I rolled into Brainerd, Minnesota, and we had a big bud shootout back then, and I started I started in 1991 basically, so I missed some races. It was all based on qualifying points. And Tom Hoover, who looked like he had it in the bag, had to qualify in the bottom three, and I had to qualify in the top three, and I would make the big bud shootout. And I qualified number 1, he qualified number 16. And I just remember just how devastated he was and how excited I was. And, it could happen that way to us if we're not careful. So hopefully we're going to do our job and not let that happen to us.
Great. Thank you very much, John.